Everyone, and welcome to our final unit of the school year. We've made it. All right, this is going to be a short little 2 week mini unit on love, and it's going to be quite similar in structure to the last unit we just completed the last 3 weeks on happiness. So, again, we're going to be engaging with some text on Common Lit, answering some questions on there, ultimately having a writing task that we're completing at the end of the week with a paired text activity along the way. We do have a little differences in structure here to keep things a little fresh for you. We'll get to that in a moment. All right. So we've got a 2 week unit on love. This week, our perspective or lens that we're looking at love through is identity. So you can see here at the top, we've got love and identity is our topic or our theme for the week. We've got two big essential questions that we really want you to be thinking more deeply about throughout the entire week. The first one here, how does love shape who we are? This is really getting at this idea that love might influence the people we are or hope to become, or perhaps a lack of love, right? That could influence someone and who they are, certainly as well. So, thinking about the ways the love in someone's life influences who they become. The second one kind of flips that idea on its head. How does who we are shape how we love? So, what about your personality, your experiences in life might influence the way in which you show or demonstrate love to the loved ones in your life? All right. So, that's our big ideas we're kind of grappling with throughout this week. We've got two big skills or learning objectives we're working on. The first one here is to determine a theme of a text and analyze its development over the course of the text. This is kind of similar to what we did last week with a persuasive text, where we looked at how the author developed an argument throughout a persuasive or argumentative article. Kind of the similar idea here, but we're working with a narrative, a story, and we're thinking about how the theme is developed over the course of a text. So similar idea, but we're working with different genres, and the theme and the argument are kind of similar, but not quite the same thing as well. Okay. The other big skill working on this week, analyze how different literary elements like character, like setting, like plot, like conflict, like figurative language, how all those different literary elements that an author might be using in a story, how those interact, how those intersect and affect and play off of each other. Okay. We're going to particularly focus on character this week. So how the different other elements used in a story are influencing the character, or maybe vice versa, how the character is influencing the theme or the plot or the setting, etc. Okay. Our two texts this week, all right. On Monday, you guys are going to read Apollo and Hyacinthus. This is a Greek myth. So kind of think back to our unit on mythology earlier this year. We did a lot of Greek and Roman myths. And so this is kind of another one in the collection here a little bit. You may remember a little bit about Apollo from that unit. Right, this is going to be on Common Lit. It is very short, so take your time, read it carefully. Same sort of structure here with Common Lit. You guys are going through the text using these annotation tools to annotate as you read. Make sure you do that before you turn in your questions. You can use the translation tool or the read aloud tool if that helps you out. And then you're also answering these guided questions and assessment questions after you're done reading, and go back to the text, find evidence to support your answer to make sure you've got the right answer before you submit your final choices, okay? All right, the one thing that's a little new this week is we've taken the discussion part of the lesson and done something a little bit different. In the previous weeks, we've had the discussion about the text. We've got a little introduction video up here that's going to give you some background knowledge about this myth and tell you a little bit about the hyacinth flower, how that connects to this story. So we want you to watch that video before you read the text and answer the discussion question, all right? Then you're going to go ahead and jump into the text. So that part is a little different order than what we've been doing. So make sure you take note of that as you're going through the lessons this week. Same structure for tomorrow. You guys are reading Heart to Heart. It's a poem by Rita Dove. You can see here it's also on Common Lit. It's more of a contemporary poem. Again, you're going to go through the guiding questions and the assessment questions when you're on Common Lit. But again, we've got a video here that kind of introduces the video or the kind of idea for the day or the text, the origin of the heart symbol and symbolism of the heart. And then you've got a little Canvas discussion here to do before you jump into the text. All right. Tomorrow I'll be on with another video and we'll go over the assessment questions on Common Lit for Apollo and Hyacinthus. And then we'll kind of walk through the activities for Wednesday and Thursday for this week. All right, guys, best of luck with the texts for today and tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. And if you have any questions or need any help, you know how to get a hold of me. Message me on Remind or email or on Canvas. All right. Good luck, guys. Have fun.